everyone, welcome to Let's Unbound. So today we are going to discuss another type of question that we have mostly seen in 11 plus examination, and that is from verbal reasoning part. So the topic is letters for numbers. In these type of questions, letter stands for numbers. For example, if you can see the question here, A is 4, B is 0, C is 2, D is 6. Using this information, we have to solve the question which has been provided to us. A plus C plus B minus D. So what we are going to do here, we are going to replace the alphabets A, C, B, D with the numbers, with the information that was given in the question. So A is 4, C is 2, B is 0, D is 6. And the operations will remain as it is, right? Now, moving from left to right, because addition and subtraction, they are friends. So no matter what is coming first, we will just start from left to right and we will keep on solving it. So 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 0 is 6, minus 6. So 6 minus 6 is going to be number 0. So our correct answer is 0. And that belongs to alphabet B, according to the question, right? So in our answer sheets, we are going to mark B option. Okay, now moving forward, some more tricky questions we are going to discuss today. But before that, you should know how to evaluate expressions containing more than two operations. For example, there can be addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, order, or brackets as well in the same question. So where to start, what to solve first, let's learn about it. So today we are going to learn about evaluating expressions. Now, it's very important to learn evaluation of expressions in the correct order so that everyone is getting the correct and the same answer. So we have the short name for evaluating or order of operations, you can say, that is boat mass. Now, what is this boat mass? Or sometimes you might have heard this as bit mass, or maybe sometimes as PEMDAS rule. So, what is this boat mass rule? Let's learn about it. So, in boat mass, B stands for brackets. So in a question, if we are having brackets, we have to solve that first. For example, here we are going to solve brackets first instead of multiplying 3 with 7. So 4 plus 3 is 7, and then we are going to evaluate ahead. Step number 2 is to solve exponents or order in the given question. So other than that, if we are having, let's say, 3 to the power of 2 after brackets, so we will solve the order first before moving to the multiplication part. So step number 1, to open up the brackets. Step number 2 is to solve the order. And then we are having some groups of best friend here. Now, multiplication and division, they are best friends. So in a question, if we are having both multiplication as well as we are having division, so no matter what is coming first, we are going to solve that. Always remember, we are going to move from left to right, and whatever is coming first, we will solve that. It can be multiplication or it can be division. So for example, in this question, we are having multiplication first, so we can solve multiplication. But sometimes you will see division first. So we can solve division because multiplication and division are best friends. Same ways, we are having one more group of best friends, that is addition, subtraction. After solving multiplication and division, we are going to move to addition and subtraction. So no matter what, addition or subtraction, we are going to check from left to right, and whatever is coming first, we will solve that. Let's do this using one example. So let's evaluate this expression, which says 4 to the power of 3 minus 36 divided by 6 plus 2, and in brackets we are going to have 9 plus 12. Now, as per the board mass rule, what do we have to solve first? Brackets, right? So we are going to open up the brackets. 9 plus 12 is 21. So instead of this part, we are going to write 21 and it is going to look like this. Now we are done with brackets. Next step is going to have order, that is exponents. So we are having order here 4 to the power of 3. Now 4 to the power of 3 is 64. So instead of 4 to the power of 3, we can write 64. Now we are done with order as well. What is the next step? Division or multiplication. So we are having both of them, division as well as multiplication. So we are going to start from left side and we can see that it's division first, right? So we are going to divide 36 with 6. So 36 divided by 6 is 6. And this is how our expression looks like. 64 minus 6 plus 2 times 21. Now we are done with brackets, we are done with operations, order, and then we are going to have division and multiplication, right? Now we are done with division as well, we are left with multiplication. So 2 times 21 is 42. So instead of this part, we are going to write 42. Post that, we can do addition and subtraction, whatever is coming first, right? So we are having subtraction first. 64 minus 6 is going to be 58. And last step will be 58 plus 42, that is 100. That is our final answer. So starting from the very beginning, brackets, then we will do order, then multiplication or division, whatever is coming first, and then addition, subtraction. I hope it's clear. Let's go back and let's try to do one more question. Now, the question says if P is 9, Q is 8, R is 6, and S is 2, what is the answer to the sum written as a letter? Now, again, we are going to replace all the letters with the numbers provided above. So P is 9, S is 2, Q is 8, and R is 6. Now what we are going to do here is we are going to start from left to right and we will solve step by step. 9 plus 2 is 11. So our expression will look like this. Now 11 minus 8 is 3 and 3 plus 6 is going to be number 9. And number 9 is actually letter P, correct? So our correct option will be option number C, which actually says P. And in our answer sheets, we are going to mark option C in a very neat horizontal line like this. And we are done with this question. No worries if you did not got this. Let's try to do one more question. Now here, if C is 30, J is 2, A is 8, and H is 4, so what is going to be the answer to this sum written as letters? So step number 1, to replace all the alphabets with numbers. So C is 30, J is 2, operations will remain as it is, no change in operations. So I have replaced all the alphabets to the numbers. Now I hope you remember BODMAS rule. Step number 1 was to open up brackets. 30 plus 2 is going to be 32. Rest everything will remain as it is. Now, we don't have any order, right? We are not having any powers in the expression, so we will not do it. Division and multiplication group, we are having division here, right? 32 divided by 8 is 4. And last step is going to be addition. 4 plus 4 is 8. And we can see that 8 belongs to letter A. So our correct option is D. That is this one. I hope it makes sense now. So now I'm going to have one question for you that you're going to try yourself. And let's see who will get this right. Do let us know your answers in the comments below. And I will see you soon in another video with another topic. Till then, keep learning, stay safe.